After leaving Kalbarri, we were finally getting close to the part of the trip we'd been counting down to for months. We were so tempted to drive straight there, but there was one place we knew we'd regret skipping. Shark Bay had always been on our list. We'd have loved to explore more of it, especially the Francis Perrin National Park, but travelling with Bear meant that adventure would have to wait for another time. So instead, we slowed down for a few days, visited a few iconic spots, and started getting everything ready for what was ahead, because once we left here, we'd be disappearing off-grid for a while. Very cool, and it didn't interfere with the wild dolphins being wild dolphins at all. They just give them like 10% of their food that they eat for the day, and they come right into the shore. Zen loved it. It was good, wasn't it?
It was pretty sick. Like, it's rare you get to see them that close and so slow. Like, they just would come into a foot of water and roll over and just lay there and just sit there, and you could actually just get a chance to see them. And yeah, that was really special. Yeah, Zen was calling them whales. Yeah. He was loving it.
But we saw turtles as well. And pelicans. We saw loads. It was really very cool and very educational. We enjoyed it. And now we've just come out to Little Lagoon because it's a dog-friendly spot, so we can bring Bear. And we didn't realise you can actually drive on the beach, so we are driving on the beach. One thing we've learned travelling full-time is that there's always another destination to look forward to. and if you're not careful, it's easy to spend your whole trip thinking about what's next instead of enjoying where you are. We tried really hard not to do that here, although I'll admit, this time was pretty difficult. The truth is, we could hardly contain our excitement. The next stop was one we'd been talking about for months, and honestly, it felt a bit like Christmas Eve. As excited as we were to get there were still a few jobs to tick off before we could leave. Laundry, restocking food, packing everything away, making sure the caravan was ready, and as it turned out, making sure the fridge actually worked.
The fridge is not working. This is our pack up and prepare day for going off grid for a bit of time, and a really cool spot that I'm really excited to go to, meeting some friends there, so keen to get there ASAP. And now the fridge is showing up an error code, so it's showing up error 2. Looks like it's the fan or the condenser. I've isolated it by plugging it straight into the power pole and the error still comes up, so yeah, wish me luck. This is going to be a tricky one. Go. After probably an hour of messing around and electrocuting myself twice, my amateur experience made me think that the thing that was smoking was the thing that was a problem. So I pulled it out and had a look, but check out this little cable here. Can you see that? It's fully just melted the plastic, and the connection in there, just there, is all cooked. So I'm gonna replace that connection, clean it up, plug it back in and see if she works.
Matt's fixed the fridge, let's go! Bobby. One thing we've learnt already on this trip is that some of our favourite memories haven't come from the places we've spent months researching. They've come from the little unexpected stops in between, and Wooramel ended up being exactly that. You can see the riverbed here too.
cold.
You're
Are you
so cold. I need to get changed. Next time, we finally make it.
We made it.
The place we'd been talking about since before we even left. And somehow, it was everything we'd hoped it would be. See you in the next one.
Georgia, there's a whale right there.